everybody, welcome back to Math Stats. We're here with Professor Soltis. Class is starting. We're doing our NBA trade grades for all the moves that happened at the deadline. It was really interesting this year. Few fun moves, few stupid moves, and a lot of inaction that I thought so many teams were going to make moves that just sat still. So I'm going to do some grades for about 10 teams, ranging from A to F. And so let's get started with the F, the terrible teams. To start, the Pistons. That's just who they are. What are they thinking? They gave up Andre Drummond, who's been there his entire career, almost 10 years, and they just basically threw him away for nothing when they could have gotten so much more out of him. They got John Henson, not really valuable, Brandon Knight, and then a pick. I think every other team in the NBA could have offered more than Cleveland offered for Drummond, and they accepted it. It's whack. F for the Pistons. Next, to be expected, the New York Knicks. They're known for being the worst ran sports organization in all of sports, even worse than the Cleveland teams, because it's New York City. They have the money, they have the location, they have the lights, they have the fans, and an incompetent front office. They could have gotten D'Lo this summer, D'Angelo Russell. He averaged over about 25 for the team down the street where Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving joined, because that's the only real New York basketball team right now. But no, we don't want him. He's too expensive. I don't know. We don't try. And let's go get Marcus Morris. Why don't we? I mean, he's a good player, but he's not a face of a franchise. But anyway, he comes in. He plays hard. He's a beast. He plays great D. He's shooting 44% from three. And what do you guys do? You dump him for Mo Harkless.
Whoa. Who is this? What the hell was that?
Nothing. Peanuts. And you were trying to give up your assets to go get D'Lo mid-season when you could have gone for free without giving anything up at the beginning of the year. I mean, not for free, but you know what I mean? They wouldn't have to give anything up. They could have just signed him. The Knicks are so dumb. They even fired their GM, or their operations basketball guy 2 days before the deadline. We thought something good was going to happen. And nope, even worse. They're so bad. Let's move on. F for the New York Knicks. You guys are used to that. Philly, you guys, C-. You guys are just delaying the inevitable. Ben Simmons doesn't work hard enough. Joel Embiid's super talented and just is a goof off. It doesn't work. You guys are just trying to force it. It would have been so smart to move one of those guys. I know it sounds drastic, but they're not going to beat anyone this year. So if you're not going to win, you got to shake it up. Okay, yeah, you went and got Alec Burks and Glenn Robinson. That's nice for your bench. It might help you get bounced in the second round. But I don't like it. C- for Philly. You guys are going to end up trading one of them when it's too late. You're not going to get enough in return. Next, the Warriors. This is a C to be determined. It could go as bad as an F. It could be as good as an A. It all depends on Wiggins. But I don't understand why they gave up D'Angelo Russell for Wiggins. They could have gotten so much more for him. Maybe they just have high hopes that Wiggins could fill Andre Iguodala's old spot. They call him Iggy. Now it's Wiggins, so maybe call him Wiggy. If he can be that Wiggy and fill the role of just being that fourth option, reliable, hits his shots, cuts back door, gets other guys open, Splash Brothers, then it could work out. But I feel like this was super rushed, unnecessary, didn't get as much back as they could have. I don't know. This one's got me a little confused, but the Warriors are smart. They're a winning franchise. We'll see how it goes, but TBD with a C right now, ranging from anywhere from F to A. We'll see next season. Next, the Jazz, C. I feel like I like Ed Davis a lot. I like Mike Conley a lot. They're both still good players, not a good fit, just like Philly. We're trying to force something that isn't working. The Jazz started out terrible when Conley was healthy. Then he gets hurt. We win 19 out of 21 games. He comes back. We lose 5 in a row. My dad always told me growing up, don't mess with success. The Jazz mess with success because I feel like we're playing Conley because we feel bad for him. Like I said, he's a good player. But when he's in there with Donovan, we have 2 6-foot guys out on the floor, with Jingles being a little undersized and Bogdanovich being a little undersized. Rudy's the only one that has size, but then he doesn't have enough help. I really like Conley, but I don't think it's going to work out with our team. I really feel like we should have moved him somewhere because the Jazz don't have it for a championship right now. I hate saying it, but it's just the hard truth. So I'm gonna give a C to the Jazz for not making any moves at the deadline. We could have moved Ed Davis too. Could have gotten Daniel Tice from the Celtics. It would have been good both ways. They need a big rebounding rim protector like Ed Davis. We need a savvy bench scorer that's big, hits outside shots like Tice. It would have been nice, but it wasn't in the cards. Next, Cleveland. C. Nice, you got Drummond. That's good. You didn't give up much for him, but you guys had Caleb, you had Tristan Thompson, you had some assets, and you didn't do anything. You guys are just Cleveland as always. C for Cleveland. Way to get a big guy, kind of, but you didn't do anything with your assets. Next, Houston. This is another TBD with a C. Yeah, they had a great win last night against the Lakers. Nice. Regular season. No one means nothing. I just don't see it working. This small ball they're trying to run, it worked with the Warriors because they had 3 of the best shooters in NBA history and then 2 of the best defensive role players of all time with Draymond Green and Iggy. So, I mean, when you have the Splash Brothers and KD, yeah, you can go out and beat teams, but it's not going to work with Harden, Russell Westbrook, Matt stat for you here. Out of all players in NBA this season that have taken at least 80 3-pointers, 236 players, Russell Westbrook's dead last, low 20% range. Horrible. He had a great game last night, but the playoffs are a different animal, and I do not see it working out, guys. I think this is a C with a TBD to be an F here in the future because it smells like an early playoff exit to me. Second round at best. I would be shocked if they made it to the conference finals. So C for Houston, but I don't see it turning out well. They might have a few runs here and there. Probably play pretty good in the regular season, but like I said, playoffs, whole different animal. Next, Lakers. I give them a B. They didn't make any moves, but at the same time, their chemistry is really strong with the adversity they're going through right now. They're going to be okay. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Danny Green's going to be huge in the playoffs. I know he's kind of quiet in the regular season, but he is an animal in the playoffs. He's helped Kawhi win 2 titles. I think he's going to help LeBron and AD hopefully do the same thing. So I got a B for the Lakers for not making a move. They were talking about getting Morris, but I don't think it would have been smart to get rid of Kuzma. Kuzma's the only young, fresh legs they have, and you don't want to get rid of all your assets. So B for the Lakers for no moves. Next, Memphis, B+. You guys, nice job. I mean, you finally got Iggy out of there. That was causing some tension. You brought in Winslow, Waiters. It's cool. They got the Duke big 3 back together, and Grayson Allen, Justice Winslow, and Tyce Jones. Super cool. It's nice to see them get back together. B+ for Memphis. They have one of the best young up-and-coming teams in the league. Look out for them. They're going to be a lot of fun led by Ja Morant. Next, into the A teams, Atlanta Hawks. Way to go. You guys got Dedmon from the Kings for not much. I mean, Jabari Parker and Alex Len. It was a fair trade, but they got great value back in Dedmon. Probably paying him a hair too much, but that's okay. He's a good player. And then they got Capella for peanuts. That's another with the Rockets being a C. You don't get rid of a great young center at a great price for nothing. Couple average picks. So way to go, Hawks. They understand that they have Trae Young and the window is not forever. He's already a superstar. They needed to get him help. They got him help. Hawks are going to be fun too. A for the Hawks. And the Clippers, A. They turned Mo Harkless into Morris, who's a great wing defender and a 44% 3-point shooter. This move might be enough to get them past the Lakers. I wouldn't bet on it, but it's going to be insane. They made their team significantly better. A for the Clippers. To end it, we have one more team, Minnesota Timberwolves, A. They got rid of Wiggins for D'Angelo Russell. D'Lo and Cat, they played together growing up. They're really great friends. Their other great friend that they've talked about teaming up with, Devin Booker, if they can pull that off in the next couple of years, T-Wolves are going to have a dynasty. So big A for them. I can't believe they hounded the Warriors long enough to finally give up D'Lo, and it's going to be fun. Everyone look out for the T-Wolves. They're not going to make the playoffs, so I don't think they're going to be too special this year. But as they get to play together, D'Lo and Cat, they're going to be a lot of fun to watch. So stay tuned for them. We'll go through it one more time. Pistons F, Knicks F, Philly, Warriors, Jazz, and Cleveland, and Houston. A lot of C students. All just kind of, we'll see. Then Lakers and Memphis, great job with the B range, not bad. You know, I think you guys were smart. And then way to go, Hawks and Clippers. You guys made out like bandits. It's crazy. Lots of exciting basketball. The rest of the season is going to be so intense. It's going to be really close. I really don't know who's going to win, and that's fun. The last 10 years, we've kind of known Heat, Spurs, Warriors, LeBron. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm always rocking with LeBron, but who knows how it's going to go. It's going to be fun. Thank you so much for joining me. Another episode with Professor Soltis. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you.